Alright, so I've just started up a Patreon. This is because I want to get more content out to you guys, and especially because there's a lot of videos on my channel that get blocked, so this is just another place to put them. There's a lot of other benefits like a Discord and other stuff, but you can check that in the description. Enjoy the video. Alright, so a new challenger has approached. This time we got Sofiane featuring Kalash Criminel. I'm pretty sure I've reacted to Kalash before, but I've never heard of this fella with 93 Empire. I've been given quite a chunky description here, so you can skip forward to whatever time it says on screen if you want to get to the reaction, but I'm just going to read what Matthew sent because he gave me a lot of background information. He goes, I hope you like this one. You can spot Vald and Dinos in this video clip. There is one touchy line that I indicated to you just in case. The song is quite hardcore and rough, and it's a banger, so I think you'll like it. Sofiane has also made more relaxed songs, but I thought this one was interesting. And then he says, pardon all the writing, but I thought I'll give you context. So the context he gave me, he wanted me to check out these two artists, in particular Sofiane, who contributed a lot to the French rap game from 2014 till now. He is a little bit older than the others since he is now 34, and he's had a musical career during the early 2000s, but was not that successful, though he gained a little bit of fame. After that, he disappeared during a while to reappear with a new concept, which consisted in going into the hottest and roughest neighborhoods in France to collaborate with local artists. It was something really new at the time, and an idea that combined him being its prime made him really famous. Like everyone was waiting for the next episode of the series, etc. He even managed to collaborate with rappers from Marseille in the Criminel neighborhood or something, considered to be one of the most violent neighborhoods in France. The fact that he is a Parisian rapper added to the whole thing because there is a big rivalry between Paris and Marseille, football-wise mainly. This video is shot in their own neighborhoods, and that's why it's so violent and full of 93 pride. At this time, Sofiane was in such momentum that he basically could do anything and it would work. He even shot a video clip in the highway without authorization, blocking the whole of the traffic, and after leaving, he was trialed for this. Okay. His freestyles were legendary because the room was always so crowded with people from his neighborhood, and the atmosphere was great, in my opinion, and for many people. Sofiane is one of the most important artists of the past years because he always promoted the neighborhoods, shed light on local artists to help with charities to make sure those places become better, and even created a series of freestyles where he would invite big rappers and other less known for them to pop up. It's called Come Into the Ring. To give you an example, Clash Criminel is now really big in France, and thanks to the help of Sofiane that provided him back then. So I'm assuming this might have been something that helped boost it. But okay, this is interesting. Interesting to see what this is saying then. A violent Donny. Yeah, all right, let's get into this. Look at the barbed wire like around the tops and bottom.
Poto t'as pris du galon, t'es sorti du ballon. 9-3 coups de crosse avec le canon.
80 entrées, la puissance tu connais. J'suis une grosse cagoule, t'es un gros bonnet.
93, vive 93, 93, Bangkok City, 93. C'est la BO de ma mort, c'est l'album de ma vie. J'suis rentré dans ta tête, y'avait pas tant de cadors. Les pulcres avant de la mort, j'm'en fous de tes ventes ballons. Réveille avant t'adores, j'fais le tour de la ville. Pas les premiers qu'on démarre, pas les derniers qu'on finit.
Hey, the energy! Hey, the energy is too much.
Adore, j'fais le tour de la ville. Pas les premiers qu'on démarre, pas les derniers qu'on finit. 93, 23, j'aurais brûlé un continent. Bicrave la barre. T'as la catastrophe dans le train, mais Léon t'achève. On monte sur tous les contrats, puis ghetto carnage. Tout ce qu'a goulé, j'ai pas de main, sans frein, on achave. Dans ma tête, on est plein, mais bon, c'est moi le chef. Placer mes traces, le regard est glacé. C'est assez mes classes, l'équipe s'est déplacée. Pour le million 357, laissez passer. J'ai touché du pilon, on dirait glacé. Corbillard féfé, cercueil Givenchy. Toutes tes grand-mères qui rappellent les grosses folles. Toi petite marocaine, moi saleté bandit. Si toi bien donné, moi manger ton srôle.
Crosse de fusil de chasse calier sur l'épaule.
Crache dessus pour faire glisser la couleuvre. Tige dans une broche en
200 dans un hall.
plus les rats, on est 4000 de la Courneuve.
On
connaît pas, t'es pas de chez nous. Les autres et nous, c'est pas le même. Série de rafale si tu fais fou. Je baiserai la France jusqu'à ce que je l'aime. On connaît pas, t'es pas de chez nous. Les autres et nous, c'est pas le même. Série de rafale si tu fais fou. Je baiserai la France jusqu'à ce qu'elle meure. T'as pris du galon, t'es sorti du ballon.
Hey, the energy, the fact that everyone's getting involved, that is fucking live. I don't know where the fuck I am. But I'm just going to read up to this point, and if I've read too far, I apologize. If I haven't, then fucking great. So he just comes in, bro, you got a promotion, you went out of jail. 9-3, we hit you with the cannon of a rifle. 9-3 to the power, you got me. I am Big Hood, you're a big hat. Alright, what's that saying? To be a big hat is to be a kingpin. He is always wearing a hood, so he's saying that he is a big hoodin. and Sofiane a big hat. All right, 93 Empire, 93 Severin RGT, Bangkok City, and verse 1 we got the Sofiane. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Sofiane? Sofiane? I don't know. It's the soundtrack of my death and the album of my life. I went to your neighborhoods. Not that many kingpins are there. He's referring to him wandering around neighborhoods in this series. He's basically saying he went to one of the roughest places, so there's no point for the others to brag. He's already been to the roughest places, so I mean, there's nothing else they can say, really. The thugs resell death. I don't care about your sales. Drive by in the Aventador. I roam all over the city. We're not the first you will start a fight with. Neither the ones you'll execute. Ra 93 Empire. I don't want to be a king. I would have burned an entire continent already. Slinging the bakwa, Ra bar. Okay, what's that? Cocaine. Slinging the cocaine. It's also the name of Sofiane's friend who was put in jail. He often repeats, free bakwa. Okay. Free the boy. What did he do? Nothing. I don't know. All the pussies are under the influence. My lions exterminate you. We're all on the contracts since the ghetto carnage. All my crew hooded in Balmain. Without break, we bugger off. I have so many people in my head. Shall I lead them all? Shall I lead them all even? Not lead them all. Balmain, obviously, luxury brand. Shall I lead them all? The people in his head. Shall I lead them? Is he saying, like, lead them as in... Like, as he was saying that, like, he could be the king, or he's like, he's the top, he's the kingpin or whatever. He's leading all these people. On position, the gaze is icy cold. It's enough, but I won't do it alone. The crew came up to support me. Here for the million. 357, let me pass. The Magnum 357 is the gun he's holding in the video clip. Yep, know about the 357. I touched some hashish. Now it looks like cocaine. Ferrari, hearse, Givenchy coffin, and the grandmothers. All the grandmothers that rap, they're all sluts. Hey, man said I touched the hashish. Now it looks like cocaine. Now basically saying he's got the Midas touch. And then he comes in Ferrari, hearse, Givenchy coffin. Even when he's dying, he's going out in designer, going out in style. That's a money man right there. And then he said, all the grandmothers that rap, they're all sluts. I said sluts, but he literally says crazy, which is a term used in Marseille to mention a slut. The grandmothers refers to other rappers. Oh, okay, so he's okay, talking to the other rappers. Oh, and then he's got here, warning, the following lines are are highly touchy, so I translated them for you. But I suggest you don't read them out loud. They give you an idea, but the explanation for this line on Genius got downvoted 14 times because it offended the Moroccan community. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. On to the next bit. The butt of the hunting rifle on my shoulder. Spit it to make the snake go in. 10 in the room, 200 in a hall. If we add the rats with 4,000 at the Cornuve. And then he says here, in the 9-3 neighborhood. Alright, and then he goes into the bridge, which he's probably said, but I'll just let it play a bit until I hear 9-3 Empire, because I don't know where the fuck I am. It's very aggressive, very aggressive. I like it though, it sounds live.
Il te raffole si tu fais fou. Baiserai la France jusqu'à ciel. Mais t'as pris du galon, t'es sorti du ballon. 9-3 coups de crosse avec le canon.
80 traits, la puissance tu connais. Je suis une grosse cagoule, et un gros bonnet. Oh, pire.
T'as pris du galon, t'es sorti du ballon. 9-3 coups de crosse avec le canon.
80 traits, la puissance tu connais. Je suis une grosse cagoule, et un gros bonnet. Oh, pire.
80
Oh, pire. Oh, pire.
80
Oh, pire. On s'en bat les couilles de savoir quitter.
Alright, I know where we are now because he was saying the 9-3 Empire shit. Alright, so in the bridge he says, we don't know you, you're not from our neighborhoods. The others and us is not the same theme. Hails of bullets if you act crazy. I'll fuck France until she loves me. We don't know you, you're not from our neighborhoods. The others and us is not the same. Hails of bullets if you act crazy. I'll fuck France until she loves me. Here's a tribute to a classic French rap song called 9-3 Hardcore by Tandem, in which they say that. So he's paying homage. Alright, and then he goes into the chorus where he says the thing that he says at the beginning. I'm big hood, you're a big hat. 9-3 Empire, 9-3 Empire, 9-3 Empire. Alright, and we're going to go into Kalash Criminel. Alright.
On s'en bat les couilles de savoir quitter. Ta ville, ton blast, ta cité. À force de courir quand y embrouille nos ennemis, rentre chez eux avec des points de côté.
Rentre chez eux avec des...
Holy shit. That looks like a big slash of a knife, maybe? Raw! What?
Sauvage,
sauvage, sauvage. Rentre chez eux avec des points de côté.
Comme 9-3 tu fais le fond, on te piétine. Même si t'es une célébrité, le flow est illimité. Rien ne sert d'imiter, sont tous intimidés, sont pas en sécurité. Suce des bites pour percer, ils ont même plus de dignité. Ici ça pique grave la c'est par nécessité. Nazo y'a bientôt pour bangater.
Kanga Monoko,
Kayate. Kalash criminel, je ramène la lumière même dans l'obscurité. T'es pas de la famille, pas de négociation. On veut pas écouter tes explications. On arrive chez toi sans invitation. On t'allume ta mère sans hésitation. Un écrasement te dé et je te couperai ta respiration. Sauvage, sauvagerie 2 leur a donné un peu d'inspiration. Nous chez Cher, tu connais l'adresse. RAS, je t'efface comme Yannick Bolassi, comme Riyad Mahrez.
Algérien sauvage,
Africain sauvage, connu de tout part comme la Tour Eiffel. Sauvagerie, je suis toujours en tête comme un couvre-chef.
Kalash criminel.
Ta 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 9, 3, 2, 7, 10, 12, 14, les chiffres du loto. Hey, tu pleures ta meuf qui t'a quitté, non pleure nos proches partis trop tôt. Algérien sauvage, Zaïrois sauvage, Africain sauvage, franchement on est trop fiers. Hey, wesh, mais t'as reçu, mais je suis pas ton beau-frère.
T'as pris du ballon, t'es sorti du ballon.
I know he's gonna go back into the corner. Hey, he fucking killed it. To be fair, that beat and how he was riding that shit, that was fucking smooth. That was very fucking smooth. We don't give two fucks about where you come from. Your city, your nickname, your neighborhood. They run away so much that when there's a fight, the enemies go back home with stitching pain because they're running so much. It's savage, savage. Go back home with stitching pain. In the 9-3, well, that could be meaning two things. Stitching pain as in literally they've got a stitch like when you run, but stitching pain is as in like maybe they've shot someone up or shanked them that they're gonna literally need stitches. I don't know. Could be a double. He said here when you run too fast you get a pain on your sides. Don't know if stitching pain is correct. No, yep, that is correct, my guy. And the 9-3, we step on you even if you're a celebrity. My flow is infinite. There's no point imitating. They're all intimidated. They feel unsafe. They suck dicks to be famous. They don't have dignity. Here we're slinging cocaine out of necessity. Hey, they're out in the mud and they gotta get money somehow. They gotta get money somehow, and that just shows that cocaine can get you a lot of money. So I mean, they're doing by any means necessary. Nazo ya binot bo bangati. Okay, I don't know what the fuck he's saying there. Clash Criminel's from Congo. That's why he mentions Savage African. This means I'm coming for you soon. Don't be afraid. In Lingala, which is the language of the DRC. Okay, gotcha. And then he goes Caliente, shut up in Spanish. Clash Criminel, I bring light even in the darkest places. You're not from our family, no negotiations. We don't want to listen to you or your justifications. We come to your house without invitation. We smoke you, your mother, without hesitations. Man said we smoke you and your mother without hesitations. These people are fucking violent. I'll crush your skull. You'll stop breathing right away. Savagery 2 gave them a lot of inspiration. You're looking for us. You know our address. I erase you like Yannick Belays or Riyad Mahrez. Isn't Mahrez the footballer? Hold on. So Savagery 2. That's a song he released at the time. I erase you means to dribble. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. Dribble, and then he referenced football player Yannick Belays, football player, and then obviously the Algerian player Mahrez. I didn't know the previous one plays for Everton, but obviously Mahrez plays for Man City. Savage Algerian, savage African, known everywhere like the Eiffel Tower. I'm always on top like a fucking hat. 9327101214, my lottery numbers. Numbers referring to the region, the postal codes, the building numbers, etc. But also lottery numbers, that's hard. You cry because your girlfriend left you. We cry because our loved ones left us too soon. Algerian savage, Zarian savage. Frankly, we're too proud. Yeah, I'm fucking your sister, but I'm not your stepbrother. That's how he ends it. That says I'm fucking your sister, but I'm not your stepbrother. And he says here, he just fucks her without feelings. Hey, he's there to beat and skeet. He doesn't want nothing else. And then they're going to go into the hook. Yeah, these guys are violent. These are violent people. Very scary people. Yeah, nothing else needs to be said, really.
Africain sauvage, franchement, on est trop fiers. Hey, wesh, mais t'as reçu, mais je suis pas ton beau-frère.
T'as pris du ballon, t'es sorti du ballon. 9-3 coups de crosse avec le canon.
80 traits, la puissance, tu connais. J'suis une grosse cagoule, et un gros bonnet.
93,
oh, pire.
93,
oh, pire.
93,
oh, pire.
There was Vald. There was the boy. I think I haven't been paying attention. I haven't seen Dino's yet.
Oh, pire.
93,
oh, pire.
93, oh, pire. T'as pris du
Aggression. Aggression. Yeah. That guy, he was just waving that gun around like it was fucking no man's business. He was just waving the fucker around. Didn't care if he was fucking gonna hit someone. Alright, Jesus Christ. That was very, very wavy, very aggressive. Yeah, very, very interesting lyrics there. This fella said that he will crush your skull until you stop breathing and pretty much execute you in front of your mother. And execute your mother at the same time. Yeah, nothing else really needs to be said. If you like that video, please leave a like on that. Comment anything else I should react to. Comment anything I missed. Tell me where Dino's was as well. Give me a little timestamp because I fully wasn't paying attention. You can follow me on Instagram if you want, Tonti98. Hit that subscribe button on the road to 10k. And I'll see you in a bit.